Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am walking you through MyFinance, a personal finance app I built using Claude to track your money completely on your own terms. No subscription, no accounts, no one else touching your data. Everything lives in your Google Sheet. Let's dive in. So here's what the app can do. You can get transaction tracking, investment portfolio management with live market price, insurance policy management, and a pin protected password vault, a group expenses splitting it with friends, an AI powered financial health report all in one place. The killer feature, your data never goes to any third party server. It lives in a Google Sheet that only you own. The app is just the interface. Okay, before anything, let's look at the settings. So you will have your app script URL. So what you want to do is copy the URL and open a Google Sheet. You can put sheets.new and you can log in with your ID. In the extension, go to the app scripts and deploy this app script as a new deployment, and just select this as a web app and give any name. I'll put MyFinance and anyone can use it. Deploy it. It will take a moment. Just authorize it. You are giving authorized to execute the script. Yes, and you got the URL. Copy this URL and paste it here. Save the URL. Give test connection and just make sure got it. So the connection is successful. Now if you see this sheet, by default, if you go to the dashboard and you will see the market rates, it is fetching from the real things. Right. Now the dashboard is a command center. At the top you get a live market ticker. It pulls a real-time data on Nifty 50, Sensex, USD to INR, gold rate, and this refresh automatically from this Google Finance formula, right? And then before we get into key statistics glance, total income, like you will see here total income and what's your spend and what's your portfolio health and what's your cash flow and expense category and the recent transaction, your investment, insurance, subscription, everything in the dashboard. Right. Let's move on to the transaction. So in the transaction tab, you can log your transaction, like your income and your expense, and you can track like last month, last year, and you can also search the custom dates, and you can also search your transactions. And one thing is, like whenever you go to the next month, basically the current month net amount will actually carry forward as a next month income, so you don't need to re-enter that expense. And also you can see this amount in, I'll make an example. Let me put INR. I'll put my income as 50k and the date April 5th, salary and what it will do in the backend in the Google Sheet, it will create a transaction, it will add a tab, and it will enter that particular transaction whatever you made it in the UI, right? And also you have the feature to edit this transaction, right? And if I want to edit this 550, and you can make your transaction update. And if you want to see this particular amount in INR like USD, you can also check. Then that's 50k is now based on our current USD rate, it is 593.06, right? As simple. And then investment. So here we have a separate thing for your gold investment, land, and digital assets. So digital assets is something like all our Indian stock markets are we have get it from Google Finance, so you no need to do anything. But if it is an other market apart from Indian market, if you want to track other market, basically you need to know from Google Finance what is your ticker, right? For because it is an Indian market, infi.ns is a ticker. So if you are using Chinese or other market in Google Finance, you should make sure the correct ticker from Google Finance and you should enter here. Say for example, I have 5 quantity and my average price is 1300 and this is my total investment. So what it will do, it will get the current price and it will say what is my profit or loss. So in this case the current price is 1297.50. So basically it is a loss for me like 0.2% and total loss is 12.5 rupees, and that you can see it here. And also the one more feature is if you can add another asset. Say for example, let me add a land. I have a land in somewhere, maybe Chennai, and I can save all the information like maybe my apartment number, and then if I have my document number, all this will add as a key value pair, and you can add n number of items, and you can also delete the items which you don't want, right? And value, I got value for 30 lakhs, and if I save this property, so it will take a moment to reflect here. Yes, and also the one good thing is you can see all your asset type here, and also if you just want to see only stocks, if you click stocks you can see only stocks. If you want to just see the land, you can just click land, right? In this way you can do. And also you can in your stock you can check sort it based on your price high to low, price to low to high, and your investment amount. And then insurance tab. So here's what you can track all your insurance and basically the premium, the recurrence, so that you can add it in your Google Calendar as a reminder. And also this will actually add it in your transaction also whenever the particular day is crossed, so that amount you have paid, so that will be added in your transaction. Basically it will keep a track the amount you have spent. Let me put a time insurance with the LIC, or I'll put Access Max, and my frequency is yearly INR. I'll put 50k and sum assured 2 crores and policy number XY, and then start date as today and renewal date. It's like I'll put my end date, it's my 2030 December 31st. Save. So automatically the insurance on a yearly basis we are paying this, and this is the expiry time. On every year it will show what is the amount we need to pay and what are the things it's going to expire and what is the frequency we have. So similarly you can track your monthly insurance, quarterly insurance, half yearly insurance, everything. And right, now let's go to the subscription. So here the idea is to manage all your subscription. Basically you have Netflix, Amazon, Netflix, right? All your subscription. Basically let me put Netflix, and this is my entertainment, and cost is around 799 INR on a monthly basis. Yes, and I can just put netflix.com. It's just my entertainment. I think it's optional, but let me fix this at the backend. So it will give you clarity, like monthly you are paying 399 but annually you are paying 4788. So basically it will give you an idea what you are spending on yearly, so that you can actually take a decision based on this. So next month you can actually pass the subscription, or you can basically take a better plan which suits for you. And again, in the transaction, if we go, I purchased that Netflix today, so that will come in my expenses. Cool. Next, vault. This is a idea like to store my all the passwords in one place. Again, it's in Google Sheet, so please be cautious, like the entry which is really like your social sites. uh, Careful in storing this one, but the thing is, the one good thing is I'll try to use this generator. Basically you can generate a password, right, like based on number of character, and with all these things you can use this generator and you can generate the password and you can use it. So this is a fun tool, like you can generate number of password and you can use it. Again, you can store it so that it will, you can check in the later point of time. You can come here. The idea here is like in the future, in order to log in that website, you can use this vault screen to log in from there using. And then a split, it's a completely altogether a new app but integrated with this finance. Basically it's a concept is completely laying around splitwise. So whatever we have it in splitwise, so the same thing we try to mimic it using a Google Sheet concepts. So again here we are going to use a completely different sheets which is excluded from your finance. And again the settings, you can see it here, like it's completely a different script. The same way how you set up there, you can set it up using this one, right? And then finally a report. So the good thing is, like, it is a session level only. Your API key will never store it in the backend and never store it in cookies. So the only thing is the API will store it at the point at the session level only. And I can like I cannot use, basically you can take a API key from your Anthropic or Groq llama, and then you can paste the API key and you can ask the question and you can generate the report, and that report will give you insights about your transaction, investment and insurance. So this is all about it. And the main thing, this code is completely hosted in GitHub. I'll give the link in my description. Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.